So I don't really know where to start this video. I know this channel's taken like 40 different steps and turns since my first video came out, it's a little rough on the edges, I'm not gonna lie. But before I lose track in the first 30 seconds of the video, I just kind of want to say some things and go from there. You remember back when COVID started and I made that video saying that I wasn't gonna do Yu-Gi-Oh stuff anymore? Uh, I meant it, and then COVID kind of calmed down a little bit. So I kind of got into, especially when Master Duel came out. When Master Duel came out, I was really into the game again, and I still am. I still play in person a lot. But the thing that I'm dealing with, I shouldn't say it like that. The thing that I'm doing right now has been in the works for about almost 2 years now, 1.5 years now. And I'm just to make it short, I'm making my own card game. If you saw that god awful stream last week that had no audio, no sound, nothing like that, and no one told me until an hour and a half later. Yeah, I was demonstrating how the game worked, and right now I'm in the process of making its YouTube. I've made the Patreon, and it is available to download via Steam through Tabletop Simulator. Now, some of you may be like, what's going to happen to this channel? What's going to happen to this nice little square boy right here? And I'm just going to say, I don't really know. I would like to keep the channel up and going. The problem is that with the game, with work, and with home stuff, making videos of Master Duel or games just doesn't fit too well. Don't get me wrong, I like doing it, but it may just be me. But I feel like the whole 101 phase of Yu-Gi-Oh is kind of dead. Like, I'll see videos of replays and stuff, and those are really cool. But the whole 101 genre, when it really kicked off, that kind of fan base seems to kind of died out a little bit. So I don't really know if it's even worth continue doing. Like I said, there's a few reasons why I'm kind of making this video. Simply because there's a lot on my plate right now. I'm making the game. I don't really see the stuff that I've been doing taking off anywhere. Not that I really expected it to. Since I kind of shot myself in the foot a couple of years ago making that COVID video, saying I was done. I was transitioned to other games, whatever, and that's on me. I don't really. I'm not mad about that. That's just kind of how it worked out. This is totally unscripted too. I'm just kind of saying things off the top of my head. So if this seems a little jumbled, you'd be right. Also, if you didn't see the video I made like 7 years ago, here's my face. But before I go off on another tangent, I just kind of want to say I have a new YouTube. Another reason why I'm not really going to put a lot of effort into making big, elaborate, edit videos is because, not to throw shade or anything, because I think this is perfectly fine. It's kind of just how YouTube has worked itself out over the last few years. It's kind of just how things have been. Unedited videos of replays and stuff, they just tend to get more traction. They're easier to just kind of digest, and I think that just as a whole, alongside with like things like TikTok, that just makes sense. And I don't want to be that guy just upload unedited raw replay videos, because I think that's boring. It's just not me. Motherfucker. I forgot what I was saying. I just can't rationalize spending hours on a project only to have it have like 200 views. Not that I'm not throwing shade. That's just kind of how things worked itself out. So going forward, I'm going to be working on the game. I'm going to work on the YouTube. I got the Patreon set up. So if you want to go ahead and take a look at that, I really appreciate it. And I hope to see a lot of you in the new channel, I guess. I don't really know what else to say. I'm going to upload this video, and then I'm going to upload the promo video for the channel. You can download the game through Tabletop Simulator. I'm primarily just trying to balance out the game and really kind of reel in some feedback. And so if I were to make a Discord, I would definitely want it to actually matter. And I just kind of want to gauge your thoughts on this type of thing. This is all new ground for me. I have no idea what I'm doing going on forward. All I know is that I've been making a game for about a year and a half now, and everything else has been just touch and go. I don't know anything ever. Everything from marketing this game to just kind of getting the word out has been a challenge, to say the least, because I don't know what I'm doing. But for the Patreon, I plan to give out some merch. I plan to have some shirts, some stickers. I want more incentive on just kind of backing up projects. Early access to the game. The game's about halfway done already. In fact, I'd say it's closer to halfway done. More just a matter of gauging out the price of ordering 1,000 copies or so. That's what all the money spent on this is going to go to, which is the initial bulk order, just so I don't have to pay all of it up front. It's looking to be about $8,000 to $9,000. I'm using Print Ninja, and they seem to be the best way to print out my specific needs for this game. They got custom boxes, which is really nice. Really good cardstock so that the cards can be very durable, which I really appreciate because I definitely don't want cards coming in damaged. So it's looking up to 6,000. Yeah, or 8,000 for 100 copies, or 1,000 copies, sorry. But yeah, that's kind of the goal here, is to get at least 6,000. That's my goal. It seems like a pretty lofty goal. I won't lie to you, and I did kind of assume I'd be paying a lot of this up front, but any and all support would be great. And I really appreciate any feedback or any sort of support. I know that this channel's been pretty back and forth with content and stuff, but this is kind of it. But I think I've rambled enough now. I think you guys kind of get the point. I'd like to thank everybody who has watched any single video or shared any of my content over the last couple of years. You guys have been awesome, and I'm trying not to make this sound like a bad goodbye, like a goodbye or anything, because I'm not really going anywhere. But at the same time, it's like I have one final favor to ask. If you and your friends like D&D, pixel art stuff, any sort of tabletop type of game, I know it's kind of what made this channel pop off to begin with. Definitely please spread the word. I would really appreciate just a ton of exposure on this project. I'll link all that stuff in the description below, but I think that kind of wraps everything up. I never really been good at goodbyes, so I'll just leave off with a thank you. You guys have done more than you think you have with just watching my stuff and just being awesome. So, yeah.